Hey there, whether it's morning, afternoon, or that strange time of night where you're debating another slice of pizza, I'm glad you're here. Today we're diving into the things I wish I knew before I started playing guitar. I know what you're thinking, you must be a total rookie. Well, I've only been playing for, let's just say, longer than I care to admit. But hey, wisdom is timeless and so are my mistakes. Buckle up, let's get into it. Tune your guitar. Yes, seriously. Yeah, I know, but it's so obvious, you say, right? Here's the kicker, though. I didn't know you had to tune the thing when I first got a guitar. I thought my ears were just not ready for greatness, you know? Turns out, even if you're shredding like a beast, and if your guitar sounds like a dying cat, you're not doing anyone any favors.
You're his confirmation sponsor, for Christ's sake. Do something with him. All right.
So get yourself a tuner, a clip-on, pedal, app, just use one. Unless you enjoy sounding like you're playing a guitar underwater. Practice with a metronome. The metronome, the bane of my existence. I used to think I've got rhythm in my soul, man. Yeah, no. Rhythm doesn't just magically happen, especially when you're speeding up and slowing down like you're on a musical roller coaster. It's tedious, it's boring, but it works. So set that metronome and get used to the tick, tick, tick of improvement. Or use a drum machine. Bad guitar? Whatever. Bad amp though? Disaster. All right, let's talk gear. Speaking of which, let me turn off this crappy little amp. It's picking up a radio station. And the knob's falling off. So everyone's like, get a good guitar, right? But trust me, you could be playing a fancy schmancy guitar, and if your amp sounds like a tin can, you're still going to sound like a toaster with bad reception. So prioritize the amp is what I'm saying. It's like the sound system for your awesomeness. Plus, if the amp sucks, no one can tell if you're playing a $3,000 guitar or something you found at a yard sale. And another thing, don't be intimidated by shredders. Look, it's easy to see someone shredding at warp speed and think, well, I guess I'll go back to my day job.
When, boy? When are you gonna get your act together?
But here's the thing, those people were also once confused about how to hold a pick. Use that jealousy, admiration, as fuel. If they can do it, you can too. After all, they don't have magical guitar playing hands. Or at least I hope not. Learn songs you love. Practicing scales? Necessary, sure. But learning the solo from your favorite song? That's like giving your soul a high five. You gotta balance the boring stuff with songs that make you want to grab your guitar the moment you hear them. Trust me, nothing motivates practice like nailing that one riff that makes you feel like a rock god. Buying new gear won't magically make you Eric Clapton. I know, we all fall for it. Thinking if I just get that new pedal, I'll suddenly be amazing. Spoiler alert, you'll sound exactly the same.
And the thing about a lot of great guitar players is it doesn't matter what they're plugged into, they just sound like what they sound like on the instrument.
But on the plus side, that new gear might make you feel cooler, and if it inspires you to practice more, I say go for it. Just don't expect a miracle unless you also bought a miracle pedal. In that case, hook me up. Have a practice routine. No, not just noodling. We all do it. We sit down, play the same 12 riffs, and call it a day. But that's not how you get better. Have a plan, a structure. Start with scales, throw in some finger exercises, and then maybe work on that solo you've been meaning to learn. Progress is only made with intentional practice. Though trust me, noodling is so much more fun. play with other people, even if they make you look bad. I'd say nothing really improves your playing more than jamming with other musicians, especially ones who are better than you. Yeah, it'll be awkward at first. You might hit the wrong chord, you might miss a beat and feel like you're in a musical traffic jam, but after a few sessions, you'll start syncing up. And when that happens, the groove hits, it's like a musical high. Surround yourself with better musicians. This one's pretty important, I would say. Surround yourself with musicians who blow you out of the water. It's a humbling experience, but guess what? You'll learn faster than you ever thought possible. I remember one time in 2010 when I was in the Guitar Superstar competition, and I was surrounded by Angel Vivaldi and Don Alder and Charlie Crow, who was the guitarist for Brooks and Dunn, and George Lynch was there judging, and Reeves Gabrels, who's the David Bowie guitar player, and others. So, you start absorbing their tricks, their timing, their mojo.
I've lost my mojo!
And the next thing you know, you're the one people are looking up to. And until you find someone else better, the cycle continues. Record yourself. Yes, even the embarrassing parts. I know I say this a lot, but this one's a game changer. Film yourself. Yes, it'll be cringy at first. Wait, do I really look like that when I play? Do I really sound like that? But later on, when you're feeling stuck, you can look back and see how far you've come. Plus, nothing's more satisfying than comparing that awkward old video to your slick new one. Close your eyes when you practice, or play in the dark. It's not as weird as it sounds. Okay, hear me out. Playing in the dark is like guitar Jedi training. You're training your muscle memory, making sure your fingers know where to go without your eyes babysitting them. Just don't trip over anything while you're at it. This lesson reminds me of a time when I was in the Yamaha 6-string theory competition in LA, and I was in a master class with a guy called Dave Martone. And this was a lesson that he taught us. There was a room full of great guitar players. We were all set up. A couple of guys had amps, and they turned off the lights and closed the curtains and said, go. And the guy had to play a solo and improvise it over a backtrack in the dark. What a great lesson that was. Okay, try this one for yourself. Turn the lights out and get some practice in without being able to see your fretboard. And that's it. These are the things I wish someone had slapped me in the face with before I started playing guitar. Hopefully they help you avoid a few faceplants on your journey to guitar greatness. Whether you're just starting out or you've been rocking for years, keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep having fun. Oh, and one more thing. Tune your guitar. If you like this video, you're going to want to check out this one next.